Hey there, good people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 2 a.m. here in Dhaka. Very warm and sort of like humid weather outside, but I am in the AC room, so I'm okay. So today we'll be like doing a couple of reviews. One is House of Lacoste, which I have just done the house talk, and I wish I had this fragrance at the time, but nonetheless, it's gonna be a review. And the second fragrance is gonna be House of Alfred Dunhill. That's gonna be the second episode. That's more of a serious perfume, blast from the past. So we'll be talking about that next. This one is easier. Okay. So this fragrance, I had my eyes on this one for a very long time. Okay. And recent times, I will give credit to my dear brother Chad, the Gentleman's Journey from Canada, the bald-headed bastard. That's how he calls himself, and he's one of my dearest friends in the community. Absolute fantastic guy, like one of my major influence. I always say that, and my mentor as well, and he helped me big time in my fragrance journey. Without his push, I don't think I would be today where I am. Okay, so yeah, of course, with my work is there, but always the credit is due where it's due, right? So today we'll be looking at Lacoste Rouge, and this is called Rouge Energetic something, the whole, yeah, Rouge Energetic L1212 Eau De Lacoste. Okay, so this line I have covered quite a few, but I'm yet to do all of them. There's a black one, and there's another line. They have the green, purple, so they have quite a few. Okay, so I think in total they did 12, 16, I don't know. And these fragrances are based on this polo t-shirts, okay, with the gator on the t-shirt. This is what they borrow on the packaging, and the bottle I'll show you in a bit. And this, they have quite a few notes at the back, which is interesting. It says basically L for Lacoste, 1 for its unique fabric, the L1212 what stands for. Number 2 is for the short sleeved design, and 12 is for the number of the version finally selected by Rene Lacoste. Okay, so very interesting. So every single color of the t-shirt, they chosen one fragrance to wear. Pretty cool concept, to be honest. And this, coincidentally, I'm wearing not a Lacoste t-shirt but a red t-shirt just to match the red. Okay, so really nice gator, green gator. And this is a typical box, not much going on. The bottle is really like, if you've seen one, you've seen them all, just different coloration. This is the bottle. One of the nicest touches, two nice touches in this bottle, I would say, even though this is a simple looking bottle. One thing is the gator, they took it from fabric. That logo they put on the t-shirt, they put the real material from that, okay, garments. Second thing is the side. I will show you, they have the grip. All these bottles, I'll show you a few more, they have the grip, so it doesn't slip out because it's quite shiny. Okay, so if you have a sweaty palm or something, or oily, it will just slide out and then break. You don't want that. So that's this what that helps. I really feel they actually have a nice touch. Up there, the cap, it says Lacoste on the cap. It does move, it makes some squeaky noise, which is a little bit cheap feeling. I don't like this kind of sounds. It's like old doorknob or something. That's the sticker, but it does click onto place, which makes it, you can pick it up, but don't play with it, don't take risk. You might drop your bottle and break it. So there are two stories with two of my friends. One story is one of my dear brother Shafi Bhai from Bangladesh. He had this fragrance like before he became a frag head, like somewhere 2009 or 10, I forgot. He went to Jeddah for performing Hajj. His father got him this gift, and I think something was wrong with the atomizer. When he brought it home, whole fragrance was finished. Okay, so it's like sort of leaked out or evaporated. Very sad. Other stories, brother Alonso in our group from Fragcomm Bangladesh, he said he absolutely hates it. So we'll see how this goes. Sorry for a long intro and long talk. So let's keep the review short. First of all, the bottle size on these, I think I have seen only 100 ml, but I'm pretty sure they have different bottle sizes. Sprayer is okay. Okay, I have no complaint. These are small bursts, but it cannot call this a bad spray. Really nice. How many sprays? You have to go crazy, 10, 15 sprays to make it a decent lasting. Okay, because this fragrance is not very beast mode fragrance. Okay, from this line I did review the basic, the white one. This is the line Lacoste Blanche or Blanc, I don't know how you say that. Then the Jaune, these things I cannot say that French name. This is the yellow basically. Okay, and I did the energetic, the purple blue one, and there are quite a few more I want to review, but this is basically like the one I wanted for a long time. Why? Because I'm a big fan of red fragrances, red bottles, like Polo Red, okay, Ferrari's Man in Red. There are quite a few red fragrances I still have. What else do I have? I have Creed's Viking, Ferrari Man in Red. I have CK1 special edition. See the red bottles, I'm pretty weak for them. Okay, I'm gonna have few more here and there if I see, but not that many. So I'd like to collect a lot more red fragrances. So is this red in nature? We'll talk about the smell, then we'll talk about the performance. This fragrance smells amazing. Okay, this is where Chad is a gem. Okay, yes, many people will not like it. Let me talk about people who like it. People who are happy at heart, like very simple, and they are like happy person, and they don't think too much of a cologne. They just wear it, enjoy it. This is a casual summer goodie. It's like it has this nice fruity vibe, a little bit of spices from the ginger and cardamom, and a little bit of black pepper somewhere maybe, but that's what gives that spicy kick. But the major note in this is the mango. To my surprise, I thought there'd be a red apple note. When I smelled it like 2-3 years back somewhere in a shop, perhaps, I think 2 years back I smelled it in one shop, the fragrance smelled like pretty generic to me. I mean, I was not a very big fan because I was looking for La Nuit de l'Homme, Bleu de Chanel, looking to buy Armani, Acqua di Giacenza, so upper tier designer. So this falls somewhere in the middle tier, mid tier designer. If you are a seasoned nose, this fragrance won't impress you. Okay, it will be like, oh, running the meal, okay smelling fragrance to be not remembered. But for me, if you do like Polo Black, Polo Double Black, that's spicy, a sort of mango note in there, even at some point reminds me a little of Unjard and Sur Lenil. Okay, so those fragrances have that green mango, but for me this is a ripe mango with spice. Like you put a little bit of chaat masala on top of that ripe mango, which is nice. Think of Thai mangoes, like Thailand mangoes are really, really sweet. So this one, even though it's red, it's a mango based fragrance. And there's a tea, I cannot remember the tea. It says start with R Rooibos. I don't know, I forgot the name. I never had that tea, so I don't know what that is. But the amount of tea I had, this one, I hardly detect that much of tea. Maybe that tea has this note, but I don't get it. But something fruity, definitely not so much of tea. Think of more like a fruity dominant tea. Okay, spiced fruity dominant tea. This is what this is from the summer. These fragrances, all these, they all have some things in common. They are very cheerful, charming, casual, nothing serious, and out of the bunch, this is the longest lasting. The yellow one is also good, but this one is like the energetic, and these are sort of like a similar ballpark. So performance is average. You have to go happy on the trigger, otherwise this one will disappear in 2 to 3 hours in our country condition, high heat. But if it's winter in Bangladesh, it will get like 5 hours. Okay, I think you can get that push. The fragrances are really like $30-40, so you cannot complain. So I think it's a fantastic smelling fragrance. That's my first priority always. I really like it. I like the aroma to it. It reminds me strongly of Polo Red. Okay, and I don't know why. If there's no coffee note in this, there's no red berries in this, just maybe some fruity. Oh, and the sweet ginger, really lovely. So if you know also Lacoste L'Homme, that one has some sweetness of this, but they are all have their own differences. Okay, so you can collect the whole line, but on the dry down, they can all smell like the basic dry down of Lacoste White. So that's what you're gonna get from this. This is a summer fun casual fragrance for school, college course, starters. Like if you're just a beginner. What do I mean by beginner? You want to play safe. This is a safe fragrance. It's a compliment garner for sure. If people smell you, they will compliment you. Okay, so overall I'm very impressed with this fragrance, despite some people don't like it. It's okay, but try a fragrance. This is where I think it's most important. And see, I think Chad was spot on with this fragrance. He really looked happy while reviewing this, and that's what makes me happy doing the same review. Overall, this fragrance is not a genuine masterpiece or anything, but I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Really bright red bottle, happy fragrance, happy smelling perfume. Performance leaves you a little bit to be desired with. So that's the one thing perhaps you can consider a little bit of weakness, and the fragrance is not super unique. That's the second thing perhaps you can have a criticism. So let's move on to the second and more serious review, which is the Alfred Daniel. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.